afternoon, Namaste. It's me, Enia Khadgi, representing Annapurna Secondary School. Today we have gathered here to work on ISA project number 1, which is Legislature at a Glance. This is a collaborative project with Shahid Shah Khan High School, Mazari Sharif, Afghanistan.
Hello, it's me Jivan Thakur from Annapurna Grade 10. I'm going to explain about legislature in the three countries, Bhutan, Nepal and Sri Lanka. It can be explained by Venn diagram. Here in the Venn diagram we can see in Nepal the parliament is called Federal Parliament, and in the Sri Lanka parliament is called Parliament of Democratic Republic of Sri Lanka. And in all the countries, the similarities can be found that all the bodies make the law, and the similarities between Nepal and Bhutan legislature is that Nepal as well as Bhutan has bicameral legislature, and both have speaker and chairperson. The speaker of Bhutan is the speaker of Nepal is Krishna Bahadur Mohara, whereas the chairperson is Ganesh Timal Sinha. The government of Bhutan is constitutional monarchy, and the king of the Bhutan is Jime Kesar Namgyel Wangchuk. And the parliament in Sri Lanka is unicameral. There are 225 members, and Maithripala Sirisena is the president. And we can see a law formation process in Nepal. As we know that legislature in Nepal is bicameral. It has two houses, upper house and lower house. Upper house is called House of Representatives, whereas the lower house is National Assembly. Upper house consists of 275 members, and lower house consists of 59 members. Upper house, 165 members are elected through first past the post electoral system, and 110 members are elected through proportional electoral system. Now I would like to forward to Mr. Arna.
Hello, Namaste. It's me, Muhammad Faizan, from class here to represent our school, Annapurna Secondary School. There are different sketches which are created by our friends from class 8, and now I'm going to introduce him. He is the king of Bhutan, who is known as Jime Kesar Namgyel Wangchuk. Please start.
These are some sketches prepared by students of grade 8. He is the president of Sri Lanka. His name is Maithripala Sirisena. He is prime minister of Sri Lanka. His name is Ranil Vikram Singhe. The speaker of Sri Lanka is Koru Jaya Surya. He is the prime minister of Nepal. His name is KP Sharma Oli. The chairperson of National Assembly is Ganesh Timal Sinha, and the speaker of legislature is Krishna Bahadur Mohara.
Today I am here to speak about Legislature of Nepal. Nepal is a democratic republic country. President is head of the state, and Prime Minister is head of the government. The legislature of Nepal is bicameral. It has upper house and lower house, which are House of Representative and National Assembly. House of Representative consists of 275 members, where 165 members are elected by post-electoral system and 110 are elected by proportional electoral system. The functions of legislature are law formulation process. In one of the house of legislature, a bill is formed. Bill is a proposal to make a new law, and that is, if it is made in House of Assembly, the comparative analysis of the bill is done, and it is sent to next house, where if all the members agree to form that law, it goes to president, and after the law is signed, the bill is signed by president, it makes a new law. The next function of legislature is administrative function. It looks for the proper development of money and all. The Devi Bhandari. The chairperson of National Assembly is Ganesh Timal Sinha, and the vice chairman of House Assembly is Shashikala Dahal.
Good afternoon everyone, I'm Sudarshan Munikar and today I'm going to tell about the Legislature of Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka is a neighboring state of Nepal. The full name of Sri Lanka is the Democratic Socialism Republic of Sri Lanka. The President of Sri Lanka is Maithripala Sirisena, whereas the Prime Minister of Sri Lanka is Ranil Wickremesinghe. Sri Lanka has unicameral legislature and it is modeled after British legislature. Sri Lanka has only one House of Representatives and it is called the Parliament of Democratic Republic of Sri Lanka. The Speaker of this House of Parliament is Karu Jaya Surya and Deputy Speaker is Ananda Kumar Asiri. This House of Parliament consists of 225 members, out of which 196 members are elected from 22 electoral district multi-member electoral system, and the rest 29 are elected from national list allocated to parties in proportion to share to national vote. There are various functions of legislature, and some of these functions are law formulation function. Legislature formulates law plans and policies by doing discussion in the House of Parliament. Constitution amending function. Legislature also amends constitution. Legislature also maintains financial control over the national treasury, and without the help of legislature, taxes cannot be imposed on the citizen. In every country, the law formulation process is similar, but in Sri Lanka there is only one House of Parliament, due to which in Sri Lanka at first procedure for introduction of bill is the first step, in which a draft or proposal law, which is known as bill, is introduced in the Parliament. After further discussion inside the House of Parliament, it is passed for assentment to the President. The next step is assent on bill. The President sees the bill, and if he is sure that it is good, then he assents the law. Otherwise, if there are some mistakes or something has to be corrected, then he again sends it for reconsideration. The President has the power to summon, suspend, prorogue or terminate a legislature session and dissolve Parliament only after the lapse of 4.5 years, or if 2/3 majority of the member of Parliament requests it for. Thank you.
Warm good afternoon everyone, it's me Swastinananda, and today I am here to discuss a few things on Legislature of Bhutan. This is one among our projects, ISA projects, which is Legislature at a glance, and today we are gathering here for the same. Well, Bhutan is one among our neighboring countries, and the government of Bhutan is a constitutional monarchy since 2008. Likewise, the Parliament of Bhutan consists of two houses, National Council as the upper house and National Assembly as the lower house. These both houses are headed by the king himself. Well, the king of Bhutan is Jigme Khesar Namgyal Wangchuk. He is also termed as Druk Gyalpo, and this title to him is given by heredity. Well, the legislature of Bhutan is bicameral. It consists two houses. So during the law formulation process, one among those houses give a bill. Well, bill is a draft of a proposed law. One of the houses give bill, and it is passed to the another house within 15 days. Once majority from other house passes the bill, it is taken to the king for assent. If the king finds any kind of mistakes or any kind of problem in that draft, he can send it for reconsideration. Otherwise, he signs it and it becomes an official law of the country. Besides the law formulating function, there are other functions as well which the legislature of any country performs. Well, the legislature also looks after the administrative matters of the country, as well as it has the financial controlling power in its hand. Legislature can control the national treasury. Likewise, legislature also has the function of constitutional amendment. So these are the functions of legislature behind law formulating. The executive branch of the legislature of Bhutan consists of Druk Gyalpo, or the king, who is both the head of the country as well as the head of the government, and he is assisted by the royal advisory, the council of ministers, and the royal secretariat, which serves the country. So this was all about legislature of Bhutan. Thank you. A very warm good afternoon everyone. It's me, Sivananda, representing grade 10 of Manipuri Secondary School. As we all know that today we have gathered here for inter-class quiz contest being organized by class 10 and being held among the students of class 8. This is one of our activities from ISA project number 1, which is Legislature at a Glance. Today we are organizing a quiz contest. Before getting on to the quiz contest, I would like to introduce some of the rules. Questions will be asked in anti-clockwise and clockwise basis. There are a total of 10 questions, and questions will be asked randomly. First, there are 2 rounds. First one is national round and the second one is international round. For direct question, the time is 10 seconds, whereas for past question, you will have only 5 seconds. The points are also similar. For direct question, you will get 10 points, whereas for past questions, you will get 5 points. So we shall start with group A. So the first question for you is, what is the legislature of Nepal also called as? Incorrect. Now, the question passes to group C.
Hands up.
Sorry, you are incorrect. The correct answer is Federal Parliament. Now, the question for group B is, if there are 275 members in House of Representatives, out of which 165 members are elected through FPTP system, then 110 members are elected through which electoral system?
Hands up.
Passes to group C. Yes, you are correct. You get 5 points. Now it's the turn of group C and the question. What is the full form of FPTP? Yes, you are correct. Now the question for group A is, now we are going through anti-clockwise basis. So the question for group C is, how many members are there in National Assembly and House of Representatives? Now the question for group B is, who is the current Speaker of House of Representatives?
Krishna Bahadur Mahara and
Now the question for group A is, who is the chairperson of National Assembly? Yes, you are correct.
Again.
So with this, we are going to end with an answer round. Group C is leading with 25 points. that Group A and B are at 10 points. The first question for Group A from International Round is, how many members are there in Parliament of Sri Lanka?
225.
Yes, you are correct. What is the Parliament of Sri Lanka also called as? Sorry, your time is up. Passes to Group C. Sorry, you are incorrect. What is the Parliament of Sri Lanka also called as? Sorry, your time is up. Audience, anyone know? Okay, so the correct answer is Parliament of the Democratic Republic of Sri Lanka. Who is the chairperson of National Council of Bhutan? Sorry, your time is up. Who is the chairperson of National Council of Bhutan? Passes to Group B. Sorry? No, you are incorrect. Anyone from the audience? Yes. Once again, it's the turn of Group C, and the question for you is, who is the Speaker of National Assembly of Bhutan? Question passes to Group B. Question passes to A. Anyone from the audience? Yes. Now it's the turn of Group B, and the question for you is, among Nepal, Bhutan and Sri Lanka, which nation has unicameral legislature?
Sri Lanka.
Yes, you are absolutely correct. Now the question for Group E is,
Why are you not clapping if there is correct
who is the Speaker of Parliament of Sri Lanka? Sorry, you are in Group C. Yes, you are absolutely correct. With this, we have come to an end of our inter-class quiz contest, and as we can clearly see, the winner is Group C with 30